Warning. This video contains First Testament theology. Now the Bible is all holy and reverent and everything, but it didn't start out that way. It started out with a bunch of real stories about real people with real emotions and real fears, just like the rest of us. To start the story, halfway through, David is standing in the middle of a valley. On the hill to his right are the hosts of Israel. They're looking just a little bit apprehensive. Some of them can't look at all. On the other hill are the Philistines, laughing and shouting and jeering. And coming up as fast as he can against David is the biggest, meanest, ugliest, best trained warrior that anyone has ever seen. Now, I can't imagine that anything is going through David's mind right now except, how did I get myself into this situation? I'm going to ruin your whole Sunday school experience. Why on earth would King Saul let someone as young and insignificant and inexperienced as David go out there in the first place? Why would he be so keen for him to take his own armour and weapons, even though it's obvious they're only going to make him look ridiculous? Well, probably Goliath reads the situation perfectly. Am I a dog that you come against me with sticks? Goliath is being dissed, ridiculed. It's supposed to be one big joke, one big Mickey take. And David, he's been sent out there to die. Only David is not alone. Standing behind him, unseen, is another, and he dwarfs the fast approaching giant. In First Testament biblical studies, we have a name for him, and we call him the divine warrior. You'll find him across the pages of the First Testament. It's never the size of your army, it's never the skill that your soldiers might have. It's not how well they're led or how brave they are. It's not the clever strategy that they're following. No king is saved by the size of his army. No warrior escapes by his great strength. A horse's vain hope of deliverance, despite all its great strength, it cannot save. What matters is whether God is fighting for you or against you. Whether he's on your side, or perhaps to put it better, whether you're on his side. Do not be afraid. Stand firm and you will see the deliverance of the Lord. The Egyptians that you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you. You need only stand still. David stands in the shadow of the divine warrior. And against the roar of the Philistine army, the divine warrior leans down and whispers in his ear, "Now." And David lets loose his sling stone, and the giant falls to the ground. He never stood a chance. So next time you face an impossible giant, remember that the one who stood behind David stands behind you. And you won't win by anything else except his presence. And the giant, no matter how big, is coming down.